is up, guys? What is up, girls? My name is Poison Zach, and today I have been playing some League of Legends, mainly as the one and only Master Yi. But not just Master Yi. I decided that I don't think it's that. I like Master Yi, but he's very overpowered, and that does cause a lot of arguments whether he should be nerfed, what should happen. So, as you can see here, I'm just looking through what I think I should get. And I've decided to go for Wriggler's Lantern first, because I am going to be jungling today. And since it kills monsters more quickly, gets more gold, and it restores 10 health for every hit, I decided that that would be perfect for a starting item, and took that. But, as I was saying before, he is very overpowered late game, and actually early game as well. As you'll see later on, I'm managing to take out... I can't exactly remember. It was... I can't tell you who it is because I can't remember. But... it might be... I'm not even going to attempt it. But... as you can see, even with... I was faster than him because I had boots, and I end up killing him multiple times just by running out with my ultimate and my faster attack speed, my E, and end up killing him, I think, 3 times, along with almost killing Kale, but I almost die and Ash saves me. That's who I'm talking about there. I can't remember his name is. I want to say Udia, but it's not. So I'm just gonna start killing these and go between here and the wolves to begin with, because they are the easiest jungle monsters. And then I'm going to move over to, I think, the single ghost, which is pretty strong. And then I think... oh, and then the golem. So I think those ghosts there are the only ones I actually kill on this side, just because it's much easier to kill all them 3 of the one side, and then run back, kill them, and then go back again. But I end up doing that. Okay, wait a sec. I'm getting a call. As you can see here, this is basically what I do for the first few minutes. And I'm messaging Zach. There we go. So I'm going for a high DPS build, with little... with some lifesteal and not much armor, to be honest. Mainly because the monsters in the jungle don't hit that hard, so I was thinking if I take them out quick, then they won't be able to get too many. And I don't know what happens here, they just kind of disappear for a second. But I was thinking that if I take them out quick, they won't be able to do that much damage on me. And that comes back to haunt me later on when Udia there, Norrand, leaves his lane without telling anyone and starts jungling the other side to me, and nobody knows he's doing it. And then I want to say Tundra or something like that, and that dude, the ice sword person with Undying Rage, him and the other team's Master Yi end up pushing and taking 2 turrets without, like, anyone even clocking on to what was happening, just because it happened so quickly. I realized just before they took the second turret and tried to counter them, and the opposing Master Yi had built much more a much more tanky build. And I tried to go for the Alpha Strike there, but I end up pressing the wrong button and using up my last heal, which was annoying, so I had to recall here and get some more. But yeah, I end up trying to go for Master Yi, and the opposing team's I'm just gonna call him Iceman. So Master Yi and Iceman, and Master Yi just out tanks me basically, and him and Iceman take me out. I am just going to check what his name is quickly because I don't want to sound retarded. So, okay, my session expired. My session expired again. Cancel. I just want to stop expiring. I don't expire my session. Okay, I can look at it here. Yeah. Basically, oh yeah, I just continue to jungle here. I thought it was still action. I was like, no, I need to commentate. But then I realized that I was just still jungling. Triandmere, that's it. The enemy team's Triandmere takes me out. Which, you know, fair game. Different builds. I probably shouldn't have gone for the kill, but at that time I was just being a bit, what's the word? A bit headstrong? No, a bit reckless because I didn't want to lose the second turret. And I think in a second here, I go up here to check whether I could take them, and then I decide that it's best not to. Yeah, because I think they're a bit strong. And then I see that Master Yi is being attacked by Udyr, and I decide that I might try and be able to gank with my E. And I'm thinking, yeah, he's low on health. And I decide to wait here for a minute just to see if Udyr can take him down. And I probably should have waited for Udyr to go a bit further, or let Udyr come in closer. And then he manages to use his Alpha Strike, and it puts him in just a perfect location to run away. I mean, there was I don't see how he could have done that on purpose, but it just perfect. I'll replay that now. And as you can see, he just jumps away. So yeah, it just put him in a perfect position, and you know, you can't argue with it. So fair game to him. So now I'm just farming the minions bit, and yeah, basically just trying to get up my level, because as soon as I get meditate, which I did right now, I'll be able to stay in the jungle for longer without needing health potions because I can heal myself. So that's basically my plan, and I am following a set build for him because I don't play him much. I don't play League of Legends much at all. I've started to play it recently now. So I am following a Hydra style Elite E jungling on mobafire.com. If you do want to find out how to get better with people, and I'm just meditating immediately after. Don't know why I just did it that quickly, but you know, whatever. If you do want to get builds and stuff, because you're new to League or just want to know how to play a certain new character, just Google then name and then build afterwards, or go on mobafire.com. The link to the build I used for this will be in the description if you want to jungle with you as well, because he is actually a jungler, but he does so much damage and can potentially be extremely tanky that people just use him mainly mid lane. I've seen him being used, but then most of the time Master Yi's just moving around every lane, taking out everyone, because that's what people do with him. And I mean, yeah, fair game. In my opinion, I do think his health needs to be taken down a notch, because if he is meant to be a jungler, and I look here and I'm like, oh look, I probably have better gear than everyone, and I can't even be bothered to go back and look at that again. But yeah. Oh, I do take these out in here. I don't know why I went for these. I don't normally go for these, unless I'm blue. If I'm blue, I always go for these. I don't know why. But honestly, in my opinion, Musty's health needs to be taken down, because he can output so much damage, especially if you upgrade the damage. But by the time he's level 18 anyway, he's got so much health just by leveling up that he's basically untouchable unless you get a few people on him. And I mean, I know that's fine and all, if you're meant to be someone like that. I don't even know the terms for League. But when you're jungling, I don't think you should have that kind of ability. But you know, that's just my opinion. I think this game goes on for about 42 minutes, which is quite a shame. I'd have liked to see it go on longer, because I was aiming to take out the dragon around 50, 60 minutes, 50, 60? No, around 50 minutes. I was going to place a ward there, just so I can see if anyone was sneaking up. I do look over here now, just because I wanted to check whether Master Yi could be making a move down here if Udyr was pushing him. But Udyr couldn't really touch Yi, just because he was going for so much health, and Udyr couldn't do anything to him. So here's where I start moving on to the golem and the thing. And I don't know why this has been happening a lot, where I've been clicking the button and it's just not adding it. So I re-click it there, and I'm now recalling, I think, to get the axe looking thing. But I don't know. I thought you needed the axe, but no, that's for Ravenous Hydra. So I do start going for Ravenous Hydra right about here. And here's where my gameplay starts to liven up a bit. As you can see, Trianmir at the bottom starts pushing back, Ash back, sorry. And I don't actually see this at the time, but Gale is also there. So I do make the mistake of taking out Trianmir without actually taking out Gale as well. I kind of run back into bushes, and he waits there, and I was lucky enough just to be able to see him moving my screen and go for the gank. He almost kills me, and Ash comes to the rescue. So you'll be seeing that in a second. And I think it's around here that Trianmir starts to push into the area just to my right now, that kind of opening. And God knows how he doesn't see me, but if I hadn't got the jump on him, I wouldn't have been able to kill him. But I'm still just moving back and forth between here, and I like jungle. It's rather fun. It's maybe not as exciting as playing a lane, because you don't level up as quickly. Although I am doing quite well to stay up with everyone. I think I do start dropping behind at around level 12. And again, I try and go for the gank here, and it just doesn't work. I meditate. Don't know why, I didn't need to. But I think I just wanted max health, and I go for him, and I get him. But just as he moves in range of the turret, and I do get hit, so I can't follow up with my ultimate or anything. And then I decided just to go back to jungling. But yeah, I do keep looking down at Ash just to see how they're doing. And it do look like they're holding the ground for now. But that is all about to change in a minute after Kale comes up and they manage to take out Ash. Our whole team gets pushed back. As you can see here, Ash is already getting pushed back to the turret again. And, well, they're about to lose that turret. But that does end up working in my favour, as I can gank Trianmir a lot from this position, just because there are some bushes just north of me, and I can use them to my advantage very well, as you'll see rather soon. Yeah, for those that wish to play jungle, I wouldn't recommend it to a new player, as you don't really get the whole feel for the league if you just play jungle straight away. I'd recommend playing a lane like probably bottom. Bottom seems to be where most of the DPS are. I think ability power meant to go in the middle along more tanky champions are meant to go up top, and I think just DPS I meant to go bottom. Don't quote me on that, I'm probably wrong, but that is what I believe is correct. But yeah, it is currently in pre-season at the minute, so you are getting a lot of the good people trying out new characters. So now would be a good time to join, I think, because everyone's trying out new characters, a lot are going on sale. So I do pick up the Rejuvenation Band here, just for that extra little bit of heal and just to help me towards that axe. And here, they did take the turret. I completely missed it until then, and I think they only just took it. But this is where I start doing proper, like, 1v1s with Tranmere. And a lot of the time, he tries to use his Undying Rage to get out, but in the end I am faster than him, and as he tries to escape into the jungle, I can use my Alpha Strike just to jump through the wall and take him out without him even realizing what he's doing. He makes that mistake, I think, twice, and on the third time me and Ash just take him out. But yeah, in a second you'll see what I mean by I can't believe he didn't see me. But here, I barely got out, I barely missed that, and I don't know what happened here. I got chickened. I don't know that. Udyr's like moral support. Come on, guys. And here's what I mean by being very close to being spotted by him. I mean, he moves north. Sorry, he moves into here. I move into here and place a ward here. Press the wrong button and waste my ultimate. But I place that there just to see if he's coming around. And then come around and try to not waste my ultimate. And there it is, attempting to reconnect. And here, I get really lucky and just spot a glimpse of his sword. So now I know exactly where he is, and I'm going to be able to set up for the gank right about now. I do see if I can see him, reach in between the walls. I realise I can't, and decide to wait here a second, just to wait for him to take out our people and move upwards. As soon as he does that, I can run from behind him, right about there. Now he goes for voice crack. Wow. He goes for the turret. Good move on his part, but bad move overall because he doesn't see me. He then heals. I then heal, and then he tries to get out with Undying Rage, and I jump here. So he almost got a good play, but then again, probably should have predicted that I was going to use the jump and try to take me out with some kind of attack. Would have been better than just trying to run away. And here is Kale, and you'll see what I mean by almost losing. I heal and probably could have taken it out there with my next 2 attacks, but Ash helps me out and probably saves my life. Here I'm just thanking Ash, and honestly I'm not sure whether I would have survived or not if Ash hadn't stepped in. I probably would have got the kill, but Kale does have healing powers, so she probably would have healed and possibly won. But, you know, abilities, you never know in these situations. So, that was my first kind of player versus player moment there. 1 kill, 1 assist, 0 deaths. So by this point I'm doing rather well jungling. I am dropping a bit behind. Oh, and then I do this and then realize that I've got my jump, and if I hadn't used it there, I could have taken him out with my jump, but then again, I am jungle, I'm not there to take anyone out, and how was I to know that Triandmere was going to come from that direction? If Ash could have marked him, then I could have probably got him. And I think here is my second attack on Kayle. I just wait for my abilities to recharge. And I'm not sure whether I get her here. I can't remember. And then run in, jump. Yep, try and take her out. And I don't think I get it here. No, because she uses a heal, which really annoys me. I see I had my Q, and I just see that I had my Q. And I'm really annoyed at myself that I wasn't looking at my abilities. If I'd have seen that I had my Q, I probably would have come out of that alive and with an extra kill. But nevertheless, I probably should have healed up with my meditate before I went in. So, you know, bad move on my part, but GG Kayle. And that is my second move here. And brilliant. I wish I could scroll down and see that again. But I'm not sure whether that Ash's ultimate hit there. But I'd love to see the amount of damage that did. Right there, I got really worried and thought that was the enemy Kayle, because there is a point on the enemy spawn point, and your spawn point, where between the turrets and the inhibitors, where I saw a Master Yi just spawn camp the minions there and farm all the minions for about 5 minutes without anybody knowing the wiser. Everyone was just concentrating on their bit. And actually no, I think it was a Teemo. No, it was Teemo who was doing it. And then I used my ultimate here, I think, and Ash gets her just in time, which is quite annoying, but, you know, I did go for the kill steal there, so it was probably karma. But I have seen a Teemo spawn that place, and whenever a player came, go invisible, and I guess nobody knows the wiser. But that allowed them to push very far with minions, just because they had none to combat, which actually was very good play, but a bit annoying. And here I see there is Triandmere and Master Yi, and I don't actually see Master Yi right here. That's my second voice crack now. I might just have a counter in the bottom corner counting my voice cracks. But here I make the just stupid mistake of trying to get them, and then realise my mistake, try and get out, and I mean, come on, what was I thinking going in against Triandmere and Master Yi? Both both outperforming me in terms of armor, and I don't know, Triandmere possibly damage. I don't know why I keep going poch. It's because I'm doing French and I'm like, oh, je m'appelle. That was the worst French accent. But basically, you get the idea. And here is where Norrand just leaves his post, which is why I had to go in. And it really quite annoyed me. And I don't flame here. I held back the flame. But thanks to Norrand leaving his post, we lost a turret right at our spawn. And that could be the game-making decision right there. Me and Musty just decided that, you know, we're not going to tangle with each other. And I placed one there just to be sure. And I think Master E ends up starting to look for me. Because he just stands by my ward there. And just is like, nope. I'm not moving till you come back. And it just makes me laugh. Because he just stands there waiting and waiting. I don't even know what he was doing. But, and again, you know, it's just League of Legends. Weird people. But basically, I'm putting that down to the game-making decision that we lost the game. See, he takes me down to low health here, but because I can't actually see how low his health is, I heal when I probably shouldn't have, but do get the kill there anyway, and take out all them minions. And right now I'm doing pretty well. Got my Q and E maxed out. My R is going to be maxed out, I think, in 2 turns, 2 levels, sorry. So not doing that badly. And he's just like, yeah, sorry, to adjust. And right now, I was ready to be like, no buts. You've basically lost us the game. But I hold back and be like, nah, it's fine. Just tell him next time so I can replace you in mid. And he says something really weird. I don't know League of Legends speak, so, you know, I get really confused. Whenever people say, like, oh, ADC, ADSP, PP, DW, BBW, SJP, YS, WAG, YOLO. And here it is. Go in jungle, toe min. I have no idea what this means. Just what does that mean? And he's like, okay, I will. I'm like, okay, fine. Let's just pretend I understood what that meant. And here I say, like, toes in, what does toe mean? And I don't think he replied, so I'm going to be watching the chat to see if he does. And I thought I got the kill there. And start teleporting back, but then realise I don't. And then teleport back, get Ravenous Hydra, get Berserker's Greaves, and sprint in to try and get some kills. And I almost get one here, but Ashe takes it. She takes it from within my grasp. I was so annoyed. Annoyed me so much, I decided to go for Udyr. Me and Master Yi not even bothering to attack each other. And I am actually faster than him. So I was thinking, oh, come on. Yeah, I can get this. And then I realised that I'm getting really close to hitting him. And take him. Almost get the kill. Almost right there and killed by a turret. Apparently Jax did that. And I don't get that. GG to them. And I shall see you next time.